Unlock locked carts safely and consistently with the Cart Dub. One of the most common questions that we get is how to remove lock cartridges. Whether you call them lock cartridges, child safety cartridges, once they're filled, it's really hard to get the oil out of there because no matter what you do, you cannot remove the cap. And also, these cartridges, most of them are made of glass. They're very fragile. I've looked around on YouTube to try to find how to remove childproof carts. And even though there's a lot of videos out there that are really helpful, they usually involve large pliers, vice grips, and things to where it's still a high-risk operation to where this can shatter in your hand, you're going to lose the oil anyways, and it's not going to be a good situation, or you just have to get skillful at it. Now, I have years of getting these things loose, but I've also broken a lot of carts and cut my hands a lot in the process. So what I'm here to bring you today is one of the most amazing, consistent systems that's going to consistently remove these childproof carts and make it a safe experience, consistent experience, so that you can not only remove these carts and get your oil out of there, or that you could refill it. Now, this is the only way that is going to show you that is safe and consistent, and it's rather quick and pretty easy. So if you're going to follow along, I'm going to show you first the contents of this kit, and then we're going to go and show you exactly how it works. Now, the kit is set up to work with the existing Cart Dub plate. Now, all new Cart Dub plates are going to come with a 510 threaded hole right there on the actual plate. The most stable and strongest part of the cartridge is the actual base with the 510 connection there. So the first part of it is going to be actually holding the base. Now, a lot of people have shown people holding two pliers where they hold the base with the plier and the mouthpiece with a plier and try to break them apart. This is definitely a high-risk operation, so this makes it a solid base. As you can see, this just screws in right there. So each Cart Dub is to come with a base for you, so even if you only have a Cart Dub, which we have an awesome video on how to remove oils using the Cart Dub, one of the best ways to get oil out of cartridges, then you can go ahead and utilize this system, and then at least you only need one pair of pliers to try to pry the top off. But if you go ahead and buy the upgraded setup, which comes with the lever blocks and the special pliers, then that's going to really help you to get these cartridges open safely, consistently, and without hassle. Now, what does this kit entail? It has a special set of pliers that are relatively sharp here at the end so they can get in between the cartridges and the mouthpiece, which is where the locking mechanism on these cartridges are. It gets in there, it will kind of get underneath there, and they're very thin, so they're specialty, and they will dig into the cartridge in between the mouthpiece to get at the locking mechanism. They're also flat here on the back end of the pliers, which allows you to use them as leverage. Now, what's really creative is that Cart Dub has these special lever pulls, two of them, one set up for full gram and one set up for half gram cartridges. And basically, the way that the system works is just using old school physics of actually using the part of the cartridge that is the most solid, securing it as a base, placing in, this is a 1 mil cartridge, the 1 mil leverage item, and then getting in there and actually just prying it off. So, but then if you were doing a half mil cartridge, you would just simply go ahead and utilize the shorter leverage plate, screw in your cartridge, get the blades in between the mouthpiece, and then you would just pry it open. So this kit makes it really simple. Now, the first question that you might ask is, well, what if it's not specifically these carts? Now, I don't know if you guys saw my other video basically going through all different types of carts, but throughout our system, I actually work personally with CartDub on this item. Is I sent them an actual sample of all the different carts I have from, in one of my other YouTube videos, I call the wall of carts. And basically the difference between the 0.5 gram and the 1 gram cartridges, the variances within those two categories is actually 1 millimeter or less between the size of the reservoir from the screw. So these leverage plates have been machined and sized accordingly so that you can go through all major 0.5 ml and 1 ml cartridges on the market and have a very good leveraging area to safely and effectively pry those cart tops off so that you can go ahead and salvage your oil. Now, what makes the system really awesome is once you've actually gone ahead and removed the caps off your cartridges, you can just turn them upside down, put them into the CartDub system, and then if you watch our other video explaining the best way to remove oil from cartridges, you'll see exactly how to use it for that. So it's remove the tops, that's step one, and then you can actually go ahead and remove the oils. So this kit is actually sold separately. The wedge system here to remove the locked caps from those cartridges, and the kit comes with the 0.5 ml prior, the 1 ml prior, and the special pliers to help you to get those tops off. And those are going to be used in conjunction with all new CartDub lights and pluses sold, which will all have the new 510 threaded screw in there, which will be a great base for the cartridges. So thank you for watching. We hope that this is your one-stop shop for how to remove those pesky tops off of the locked cartridges. When you are over there trying to, pry these cartridges open, you are working with glass, make sure you do it responsibly. Check these out on www.vapehoneystick.com as well as www.cartdub.com. Make sure to use my special promo code HONEY420 for this and several other cool items. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Vape Honey Stick as well as official Vape Honey Stick. Like us on Facebook for special discounts. And thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe to this channel if we helped you out today.